The Unseen Path, Unlocking Your Hidden Potential. Chapter 1, The Call to Adventure. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the bustling streets of a city alive with possibility. Sarah stood at the window of her cramped apartment, a mug of lukewarm coffee cradled in her hands. Outside, life unfolded in vibrant colors. People hurried to catch trains, laughter echoed from nearby cafes, and the world seemed to pulse with energy. Yet, inside her, a heavy weight settled, anchoring her to a life that felt increasingly mundane. For years, Sarah had followed the prescribed path: school, a stable job, a cozy apartment, but each day blurred into the next, a loop of routine that left her yearning for something more. It wasn't that she was ungrateful, rather, it was a quietly growing realization that the vibrant colors of her life had faded to dull grays. She longed for adventure, for purpose, but where to begin? The thought of embarking on a journey into the unknown filled her with equal parts excitement and dread. This feeling of being stuck is as universal as the sun rising each day. Each of us, at one time or another, has stood at the precipice of our own lives, gazing into the abyss of possibilities, wondering if we have the courage to leap. The world whispers its promises of adventure, but all too often, we retreat to the comfort of our predictable routines. It's a phenomenon as old as time, an unseen force that binds us to our familiar lives, even when we dream of breaking free. Just last week, Sarah had met with her friend Mia, who had recently quit her job to pursue a passion for photography. Over steaming plates of pasta, Mia animatedly recounted her adventures, traveling to remote landscapes, capturing fleeting moments of beauty, and meeting fellow wanderers who shared her love for life. As Sarah listened, a flicker of envy ignited within her. "How do you do it?" she had asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "How do you take that leap?" Mia had smiled, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "It's terrifying, but you have to trust yourself. There's a whole world waiting for you on the unseen path, the path that isn't marked on any map. It's where you discover who you really are." And that was it, the unseen path. A metaphor that resonated deep within Sarah's soul. It spoke of the limitless opportunities that lie ahead when one embraces change. The thought lingered with her, a choice she hadn't realized she was standing before. Would she continue to tread the worn-out path of predictability, or would she take a step into the unknown, a step toward unlocking her hidden potential? That night, as Sarah lay in bed, thoughts swirling like leaves caught in a whirlwind, she envisioned a life unrestrained by fear. Images of herself traveling, creating, and connecting with others danced through her mind. It was a vivid tapestry woven with threads of possibility, and for the first time in a long while, Sarah felt a spark igniting within her. What if she could redefine her narrative, break free from the confines of her comfort zone? The next morning, Sarah woke with a newfound clarity. The world outside her window still thrummed with energy, but now it felt different, alive with promise. She brewed a fresh pot of coffee, the aroma filling her small kitchen as she scribbled in her journal, a ritual she had neglected in her daily grind. "What do I want?" she wrote. "What do I fear?" With each word, the fog of uncertainty began to lift. She realized that her fears weren't insurmountable monsters lurking in the shadows, they were mere whispers of doubt, easily drowned out by the roar of her aspirations. It was time to answer the call to adventure, to embrace the unseen path that awaited her. But taking that first step often feels like standing at the edge of a cliff, the ground beneath seemingly unstable. Sarah recalled a story she had heard about a tightrope walker, a daring soul who balanced high above the ground, trusting that the net below would catch them should they fall. It was a metaphor for life. To pursue our dreams, we must sometimes take risks, trusting in our ability to regain our footing even if we stumble. With that thought, Sarah decided to make a list, simple goals that would serve as the first stepping stones on her unseen path. She wrote down everything from taking a photography class to volunteering at a local community center, from learning a new language to exploring new hiking trails. Each item felt like a gentle nudge, an invitation to step outside her comfort zone. As the days turned into weeks, Sarah began to take action. She enrolled in a photography workshop, where she met others like her, dreamers, adventurers, and seekers of truth. Together, they shared their stories and inspired one another to chase after the things that set their souls on fire. Each photo she captured felt like a revelation, each click of the camera a step further away from the gray confines of her old life. Through her journey, Sarah discovered that the unseen path was not a destination but a continuous journey of growth and exploration. It was a kaleidoscope of experiences that invited her to embrace the unknown, to trust in her own potential, and to savor the beauty of every stumble and triumph along the way. And as she stood once more at her window, this time with a camera in hand, she realized that the world was no longer just a backdrop to her life, it was a canvas, waiting for her to paint her own unique story. The call to adventure had been answered, and the unseen path stretched before her, shimmering with the promise of all that was yet to come. In the chapters that follow, we will explore the facets of this journey together, uncovering the hidden potentials that lie within each of us and how we can navigate the unseen path to a life brimming with purpose and fulfillment. The adventure has only just begun. Chapter 2: Mapping Your Inner Landscape. In the vast expanse of our lives, there lies a terrain that is both intimate and unfamiliar, our inner landscape. This landscape, rich with passions, strengths, and values, forms the foundation of who we are and who we might become. To unlock your hidden potential, it is essential to embark on a journey of self-discovery, plotting the contours of your inner world. Like a cartographer of your own destiny, you will create a map that reveals the areas worth exploring, nurturing, and transforming. The power of self-discovery. Before we begin drawing our map, let's take a moment to understand why self-discovery is crucial. Imagine setting out on a grand adventure without a compass. You may have the best intentions, but without a clear understanding of your starting point, the journey could lead you astray. Similarly, knowing who you are, your passions, strengths, and values, serves as your compass as you navigate life's twists and turns. Consider the story of Maya, a young woman who felt adrift in her career. After years of pursuing a path that seemed acceptable to others, she found herself unfulfilled and questioning her choices. It wasn't until she took the time to map her inner landscape that she began to see the vibrant colors of her true self. Through a series of reflective exercises, she discovered her love for storytelling and her innate ability to connect with others. This revelation propelled her to pursue a career in writing, leading to a fulfilling path that resonated deeply with her soul. Visualization techniques for mapping. Let's dive into some visualization techniques that will help you explore and map your inner landscape. Find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably, free from distractions. Take a deep breath, inhaling peace and exhaling tension. Close your eyes and envision a blank canvas before you. This canvas represents your life, waiting for you to fill it with the vibrant hues of your identity. 1. The Passion Palette. Begin by identifying your passions. What activities make you lose track of time? What topics can you discuss for hours? Picture each passion as a color on your canvas. Imagine swirling these colors together, creating a unique palette that represents your interests. Take a moment to write down 3 to 5 passions that evoke excitement within you. For instance, if you feel exhilarated by the idea of traveling, write it down. If you find joy in painting or playing an instrument, include those too. Each passion is a stroke of color that adds depth to your inner landscape. 2. The Strength Summit. Next, let's identify your strengths. Imagine a towering mountain in the distance, symbolizing your strengths and capabilities. What skills or qualities do you possess that give you confidence? Picture yourself standing at the base of this mountain, gazing up at its summit. Now, write down at least 3 strengths that you can claim as your own. These could be traits like resilience, empathy, creativity, or analytical thinking. As you acknowledge your strengths, visualize yourself climbing the mountain, discovering new heights of self-assurance and competence. 3. The Values Valley. Finally, we arrive at the values that guide your actions and decisions. Envision a lush valley filled with vibrant flora, each plant representing a core value you hold dear. Values shape your choices and inform your purpose. They are the roots that ground you in times of uncertainty. Reflect on what matters most to you. Is it family, integrity, adventure, or perhaps compassion? Write these values down, allowing them to blossom on your canvas. As you do, imagine the valley thriving under the warmth of the sun, nourished by your commitment to live in alignment with these principles. Creating your inner map. With your passion palette, strength summit, and values valley in place, it's time to create your inner map. Open your eyes and look at the canvas before you. Begin connecting the colors, mountains, and valleys, forming a cohesive landscape that tells the story of who you are. This map is not static, it is a living document that can evolve as you grow and explore new horizons. Feel free to add symbols, drawings, or words that resonate with your journey. Perhaps a winding river represents your quest for knowledge, or a sun symbol signifies hope and positivity. This map is uniquely yours, a visual representation of your inner landscape, waiting to be explored. The importance of understanding yourself. As you delve into your map, remember that self-discovery is an ongoing journey. Just as the landscape of a place can change with the seasons, so too can the contours of your inner world. Embrace the idea that it's perfectly normal to revisit and revise your map as you uncover new aspects of yourself. The journey of self-understanding is vital before embarking on any path. It offers clarity and insight, helping you make informed choices that align with your true self. When you understand your passions, strengths, and values, you are better equipped to face challenges, set meaningful goals, and pursue endeavors that resonate deeply with your soul. Conclusion. Mapping your inner landscape is an empowering exercise that opens doors to self-discovery and growth. As you venture forth, carry this map with you. Let it serve as a guide, illuminating the path toward your hidden potential. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. Embrace the exploration, and allow your inner landscape to flourish as you unlock the treasures that reside within. In the next chapter, we will delve deeper into the concept of setting intentions and how to turn your newfound insights into actionable steps. A life of purpose awaits. Let's continue this journey together. Chapter 3: The Power of Mindset. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast forest, dense with towering trees and tangled vines. Before you lies a path, winding and obscured, leading to the unknown. This path represents your potential, full of twists, turns, and obstacles, yet also brimming with opportunities for growth and discovery. The only thing that can determine whether you step onto that path or remain at its edge is your mindset. The concept of mindset is an often overlooked yet crucial element in unlocking our hidden potential. It shapes how we interpret experiences and challenges, influencing our actions and decisions every day. In her groundbreaking book, Mindset: The New Psychology of Success, psychologist Carol Dweck distinguishes between 2 fundamental types of mindset, the fixed mindset and a growth mindset. Understanding these can be the key to transforming your life. The fixed mindset versus The growth mindset. A fixed mindset is characterized by the belief that our abilities, intelligence, and talents are static traits. People with this mindset view challenges as threats, failures as reflections of their inadequacies, and feedback as criticism rather than constructive advice. This perspective creates a cycle of self-doubt, where the fear of failure stifles initiative and limits potential. In contrast, a growth mindset embraces the idea that our abilities can be developed through dedication, hard work, and resilience. Individuals with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. They welcome feedback as a valuable tool for improvement and view setbacks as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. As Nelson Mandela famously said, "I never lose. I either win or learn." This perspective is empowering and transformative, allowing individuals to take risks, embrace challenges, and ultimately reach new heights. The science behind mindset. Empirical evidence supports the profound impact of mindset on personal and professional success. A study published in the journal Psychological Science found that students with a growth mindset performed better academically than their fixed mindset peers. The researchers observed that when students were taught about the brain's ability to grow and change, their motivation increased, leading to improved performance. Furthermore, a meta-analysis conducted by psychologist Carol Dweck and her colleagues revealed that individuals with a growth mindset are more likely to take action, persist in the face of adversity, and achieve their goals. This research underscores the importance of nurturing a growth mindset, not only for academic success but for life in general. Shifting your perspective. So how can you begin to cultivate a growth mindset? Here are some practical strategies to help shift your perspective and overcome limiting beliefs. 1. Embrace challenges. Rather than shying away from difficult tasks, seek them out. Approach challenges with curiosity and a willingness to learn. Remind yourself that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. 2. Reframe failure. Instead of viewing failure as a reflection of your abilities, see it as a valuable lesson. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? This shift in perspective will help you develop resilience and adaptability. 3. Seek feedback. Feedback is a gift. Invite constructive criticism from others, and view it as a tool for improvement rather than an evaluation of your worth. Use feedback to identify areas for growth and development. 4. Cultivate curiosity. Stay curious about the world around you. Ask questions, seek new experiences, and be open to learning. Curiosity will fuel your desire to grow and expand your horizons. 5. Surround yourself with growth-minded individuals. The people you spend time with can influence your mindset. Surround yourself with those who inspire you to grow, challenge you to think differently, and support your journey of self-discovery. 6. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Recognize that everyone struggles and that setbacks are part of the journey. Treat yourself with the same compassion you would offer a friend facing challenges. Inspirational voices. Throughout history, many influential figures have echoed the importance of a growth mindset. Thomas Edison, known for his perseverance, famously stated, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This mindset fueled his numerous inventions and breakthroughs. Similarly, Maya Angelou challenged us to consider that you may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can control your attitude toward them. These voices remind us that our mindset is not just a passive trait but an active choice. We can choose to view life's challenges through a lens of growth, transforming our obstacles into opportunities. Conclusion: the path ahead. As you navigate the unseen path of your life, remember that your mindset is a powerful compass guiding your journey. By consciously choosing to adopt a growth mindset, you can unlock the doors to your hidden potential, allowing you to embrace challenges, learn from failures, and ultimately thrive. In the words of Carol Dweck, becoming is better than being. This journey of growth is ongoing, a continual process of unlocking new layers of potential within yourself. Take a deep breath, step onto the path, and let the power of your mindset lead you toward a life filled with possibility. Embrace the journey, not just the destination, and watch as you transform your challenges into stepping stones for extraordinary growth. Chapter 4: Embracing Failure as a Teacher. It is a truth universally acknowledged that failure is often deemed the greatest enemy of success. Yet, what if we dared to challenge that notion? What if, instead of viewing failure as a dark cloud looming over our aspirations, we embraced it as a wise teacher, ready to impart lessons that could illuminate our paths? In this chapter, we will explore the transformative power of failure, featuring the stories of renowned personalities who turned setbacks into stepping stones. The Reluctant Mentor. Imagine a young Thomas Edison, who famously quipped, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This perspective is not merely a testament to his resilience, it's a blueprint for anyone striving to unlock their hidden potential. Edison faced countless setbacks in his quest to invent the electric light bulb, with each failure serving as a crucial data point on his journey to success. It's easy to forget that every great inventor, entrepreneur, or artist has experienced failure. J.K. Rowling, the author of the beloved Harry Potter series, was a single mother living on welfare before finding success. She faced numerous rejections from publishers, all of whom failed to see the magic in her words. Yet, it was her unwavering belief in her story, coupled with her ability to learn from rejection, that ultimately led to a literary phenomenon. These stories exemplify a vital truth: failure is not the end of the road, it's often the detour that leads to greater horizons. The key lies in how we choose to engage with our failures. Reframing failure. To begin reframing failure as a teacher, we must first confront our fear of it. Here's a simple exercise: take a moment to reflect on a failure you've experienced in your life, whether it was a failed exam, a relationship that ended, or a career move that didn't pan out. Write down your thoughts and feelings surrounding that experience. 1. Identify the emotion. What feelings did this failure evoke? Anger, shame, disappointment. Acknowledging these emotions is the first step in processing them. 2. Extract the lesson. What did you learn from this experience? Did it reveal something about your strengths or weaknesses? Did it guide you toward a new path or opportunity? Write down at least one lesson that emerged from this setback. 3. Visualize the growth. Now, envision how this lesson can be applied to your current situation. How can you utilize what you learned to forge ahead? This exercise is not only therapeutic but also empowering. It allows you to reclaim your narrative by transforming failure into a catalyst for growth. The resilience factor. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity. It's a trait that can be cultivated through practice. The more we expose ourselves to failure, the better we become at handling it. Consider the story of Michael Jordan, who was famously cut from his high school basketball team. Rather than succumbing to defeat, he used this setback as motivation to practice harder. He often remembers those moments of rejection with gratitude, knowing they fueled his determination to excel. In the same vein, research has shown that resilience can be developed through specific strategies. 1. Positive self-talk. Replace negative thoughts with affirmations. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," shift your mindset to, "I'm learning how to do this." 2. Goal setting. Break your goals into manageable steps. This fosters a sense of achievement, even if you encounter bumps along the way. 3. Support systems. Surround yourself with people who encourage and inspire you. The right community can help you navigate the stormy waters of failure. 4. Mindfulness and reflection. Regularly take time to reflect on your experiences. Journaling can be a powerful tool for understanding your journey and recognizing patterns. Real-life applications. Let's explore how these concepts can be applied in real life. Imagine you're working on a project that has received negative feedback from peers or supervisors. Instead of viewing this criticism as a reflection of your worth, consider it an opportunity for growth. 1. Request specific feedback. Ask for detailed insights on what can be improved. This approach allows you to gather actionable information that can enhance your skills. 2. Create an action plan. Based on the feedback, outline steps you can take to improve. This might involve further research, skill development, or collaboration with others. 3. Celebrate small wins. As you implement changes, celebrate your progress. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a testament to your resilience. Conclusion: the journey forward. As we wrap up this chapter, remember that failure is not a dead end but a detour on the road to success. By embracing failure as a teacher, we open ourselves to a wealth of knowledge and experience that can guide us on our journey. The next time you face a setback, take a deep breath. Acknowledge your emotions, extract the lessons, and turn your gaze toward the horizon of possibilities. Just as Edison, Rowling, and Jordan did, you too can turn your failures into powerful stepping stones toward your hidden potential. In the coming chapters, we will delve deeper into the theme of resilience. We will explore how persistence, creativity, and a growth mindset can help you navigate the unseen path ahead. Embrace your failures, they are but the whispers of wisdom guiding you toward greatness. Chapter 5: Building Your Support Network. In the tapestry of life, no thread exists in isolation. Each strand weaves into another, creating a rich, interconnected design that tells the story of who we are and what we can achieve. Just as a single thread can be fragile, when woven together with others, it becomes part of something resilient and beautiful. This metaphor illustrates the essence of community and connection in unlocking our hidden potential. In this chapter, we'll explore how building a robust support network can amplify your aspirations, nurture your growth, and illuminate the unseen paths that lie ahead. The power of connection. Imagine standing on the edge of a vast forest. The trees are thick, the path obscured. You have a destination in mind, but the journey ahead is uncertain. Now, picture a group of friends and mentors by your side, each equipped with their own experiences and insights. Together, you can navigate the maze, offering each other guidance, encouragement, and support. This scenario encapsulates the significance of having a strong support network. Research consistently shows that individuals with a supportive community are more likely to achieve their goals, experience greater well-being, and overcome obstacles more effectively. Whether you're pursuing a career, starting a new venture, or embarking on a personal journey of growth, the right people can make all the difference. They can provide encouragement when self-doubt creeps in, share knowledge that accelerates your learning, and celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Identifying your circle. The first step in building a support network is identifying who belongs in your circle. Here are 3 key types of individuals to consider. 1. Mentors. These are individuals who have walked the path you aspire to travel. They possess wisdom, experience, and insights that can guide you. A mentor can offer advice, share resources, and provide a perspective that only comes from having faced similar challenges. Look for someone whose journey resonates with you, whose values align with yours, and whose achievements inspire you. 2. Peer supporters. Friends and colleagues who share your interests or aspirations can create a powerful support system. These individuals are in the trenches with you, facing similar challenges and celebrating similar successes. They understand your struggles and can offer empathy, encouragement, and accountability. Cultivating relationships with peers who uplift you can foster a sense of camaraderie and motivation. Free collaborators. These are people with complementary skills and ideas who can enrich your journey. Collaborators can provide fresh perspectives, challenge your thinking, and inspire creativity. Working together on projects or goals can lead to innovative solutions and shared success. Networking, a practical approach. Building a support network doesn't happen overnight, it requires intention and effort. Here are practical steps to help you cultivate meaningful relationships. 1. Attend events. Look for workshops, seminars, or networking events related to your interests. These gatherings are excellent opportunities to meet like-minded individuals. Don't shy away from introducing yourself and initiating conversations. A simple, "What brought you here?" can spark a meaningful discussion. 2. Leverage social media. Platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook can connect you with potential mentors and collaborators. Join groups that align with your interests, participate in discussions, and share your insights. Engaging authentically online can help you build a virtual support network that transcends geographical boundaries. 3. Seek out local communities. Explore community centers, organizations, or clubs that resonate with your passions. Local meetups can foster connections with individuals who share your aspirations. Whether it's a book club, a professional group, or a fitness class, these environments can be nurturing spaces for building relationships. 4. Follow up. After meeting someone new, take the initiative to follow up. Send a personalized message expressing your enjoyment of the conversation and suggesting a coffee or lunch to continue the dialogue. Showing genuine interest in nurturing the connection can lead to a blossoming relationship. 5. Be a supportive force. Building a network is a two-way street. Offer your support to others, be a mentor, a cheerleader, or a collaborator. By contributing to the growth of others, you create an atmosphere of reciprocity where relationships thrive. Nurturing your network. Once you've established your support network, the next step is to nurture it. Relationships require care and attention to flourish. Here are some strategies to keep your connection strong. 1. Regular check-ins. Schedule periodic catch-ups with your mentors, peers, and collaborators. These can be casual coffee dates, video calls, or even simple messages to inquire about their progress. Staying connected demonstrates that you value the relationship. 2. Celebrate successes. Acknowledging the achievements of those in your network fosters a positive environment. Share their successes on social media, send congratulatory messages, or organize a small celebration. Celebrating together strengthens the bonds and encourages continued growth. 3. Provide constructive feedback. Be open to giving and receiving feedback. Constructive criticism can be a catalyst for growth, and being receptive to it creates an atmosphere of trust and mutual respect. Remember, growth often lies outside of our comfort zones. 4. Be open to new connections. As you evolve, your needs may change. Stay open to meeting new individuals who can bring fresh insights and perspectives into your life. Each new connection has the potential to unlock new paths you may not have considered. Conclusion: the journey together. As you embark on the journey of unlocking your hidden potential, remember that you don't have to navigate the terrain alone. Surrounding yourself with a supportive network amplifies not just your strength but also your vision. Together, you can traverse the unseen paths that beckon you to greatness. In the following chapters, we will delve deeper into personal growth strategies and explore how to harness your unique abilities with the support of your community. The journey is long, but with the right people by your side, it becomes not just achievable but also immensely rewarding. Now, take a moment to reflect on your current support network. Who can you reach out to today? What connections can you nurture? The next step in your journey awaits, and it's time to embrace the power of connection. Chapter 6: The Art of Taking Action. The journey of self-discovery and unlocking your hidden potential is not merely a philosophical endeavor, it is a call to action. It is one thing to envision a life filled with purpose and possibility, but it is an entirely different experience to step off the precipice of thought and into the realm of reality. In this chapter, we will explore the art of taking action, transforming insight into execution, and dreams into tangible results. The power of action. Action is the bridge between intention and manifestation. It is the spark that ignites the fuel of potential within us. Every great achievement in history began with a single step, a decision made in the face of uncertainty. Think of the stories that have inspired you, the inventors, the leaders, the artists who dared to take that first leap. They didn't wait for the perfect moment, they created it through their willingness to act. Take, for instance, the story of J.K. Rowling. Before the world knew her as the author of the beloved Harry Potter series, she was a single mother living on government assistance. With a dream nestled in her heart, she dedicated her spare time to writing. It wasn't easy, she faced rejection after rejection from publishers. Yet, she continued to refine her craft and take action, page by page, until finally, she found a publisher willing to believe in her story. Rowling's journey is a testament to the power of persistent action, proving that even the most daunting dreams can be realized through small, consistent steps. Step 1: Setting realistic goals. Now that we understand the importance of action, let's delve into the mechanics of how to start. The first step in taking action is setting realistic goals. Goals provide direction and purpose, they help us chart our course through the often tumultuous waters of life. 1. Define your vision, reflect on your aspirations. What is it you truly desire? Be specific. Instead of saying, "I want to be healthier," say, "I want to run a 5K by next summer." This specificity will guide your actions. 2. Use the SMART criteria. Ensure that your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, specific: I will read 12 books this year. Measurable: I will track my progress in a journal. Achievable: I can read 1 book per month. Relevant: reading will enhance my knowledge and skills. Time-bound: I will complete my first book by the end of January. Free: start small, break down your goals into bite-sized pieces. If your dream is to launch a business, start with researching your market or creating a business plan. These smaller tasks are less daunting and will provide you with a sense of accomplishment as you complete them. Step 2: Creating an action plan. Once you have established your goals, it's time to create an actionable plan. This is where you take your dreams off the shelf and breathe life into them. 1. List your tasks. Write down all the tasks that need to be accomplished to reach your goal. For running that 5K, your tasks might include researching training plans, buying proper running shoes, setting a weekly running schedule. 2. Prioritize. Not all tasks are created equal. Identify which tasks are most critical to your progress and focus on those first. This will keep you from feeling overwhelmed and help maintain your momentum. 3. Set deadlines. Assign deadlines to each task. This creates a sense of urgency and keeps you accountable. If you plan to run 3 times a week, mark those days on your calendar. Step 3. Staying accountable. Accountability is crucial in the art of taking action. It transforms solitary pursuits into shared journeys. Here are some ways to ensure you stay on track. 1. Find an accountability partner. Share your goals with someone you trust. This could be a friend, family member, or mentor. Regular check-ins can motivate you to stay committed. 2. Join a community. Seek out groups or forums that align with your goals. Whether it's a book club, a running group, or an entrepreneurial network, being surrounded by like-minded individuals will inspire you to keep pushing forward. 3. Celebrate milestones. Recognize and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Each completed task brings you one step closer to your ultimate goal, and acknowledging your progress fuels your motivation. Inspirational stories of action. Throughout history, countless individuals have demonstrated the transformative power of taking action. Consider Malala Yousafzai, who, after surviving an assassination attempt, didn't retreat into silence. Instead, she took action by advocating for girls' education worldwide, earning the Nobel Peace Prize for her efforts. Her story is a powerful reminder that even in the face of adversity, action can lead to significant change. Closer to home, reflect on the journey of someone you know, perhaps a friend who turned their passion for cooking into a thriving catering business. They didn't start with a full-fledged restaurant. Instead, they took action by hosting small gatherings, gathering feedback, and refining their craft until they were ready to take the plunge. Conclusion. As we conclude this chapter, I urge you to embrace the art of taking action. The insights you have gathered thus far are merely seeds. Action is the water that will nourish them into fruition. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. Embrace that first step with courage, and soon you will find yourself walking a path filled with possibilities. So, what will your first action be? The time for dreaming is over. It's time to step into your potential and take action. Your unseen path awaits, and it is yours to create. Chapter 7: Celebrating Milestones and Reflecting on Growth. As we stand at the threshold of this final chapter, it's time to pause and reflect on the journey we've undertaken together. The road to unlocking your hidden potential is filled with twists and turns, triumphs and setbacks, and every step is a testament to your resilience and determination. Each milestone achieved, no matter how small, deserves recognition. In this chapter, we'll explore the importance of celebrating your progress and how you can create meaningful rituals to honor your achievements. The power of reflection. Reflection is an essential aspect of growth. It allows us to step back and gain perspective on our experiences, to see how far we've come, and to understand the lessons learned along the way. Life moves quickly. It's easy to get caught up in the rush and forget to acknowledge our own progress. But it's in these moments of reflection that we find clarity and motivation to keep moving forward. Take a moment to think about your journey thus far. What challenges have you faced? What victories, however small, have you celebrated? Perhaps you made a difficult decision, learned a new skill, or simply took the time to care for yourself. Each of these moments is significant, and it's crucial to acknowledge the courage it took to reach them. Acknowledging small wins. Small wins are the building blocks of greater achievements. They may not seem monumental at first glance, but when you add them up, they create a powerful narrative of progress. Did you wake up earlier than usual to work on a personal project? Did you have a meaningful conversation that shifted your perspective? Each of these moments contributes to your growth. To cultivate an awareness of your small wins, consider keeping a success journal. In this journal, jot down your accomplishments at the end of each day or week. You might write about a compliment you received, a task you completed, or a fear you faced. Over time, you'll see a pattern of growth and resilience. This practice will not only help you acknowledge your progress but will also serve as a source of motivation on days when you feel stuck. Creating rituals for celebration. Celebrating your achievements is just as important as the efforts you put in to achieve them. When you take the time to celebrate, you reinforce positive behaviors and create a sense of fulfillment. Rituals can help transform ordinary moments into extraordinary ones. Simple celebration ideas. 1. Personal award ceremony. Create a fun and informal award ceremony for yourself. Dress up, prepare a small speech, and honor yourself for your achievements. This can be a solo event or something you share with close friends or family. 2. Milestone jar. Decorate a jar and fill it with notes about your achievements. Each time you reach a goal, write it down on a slip of paper and add it to the jar. Over time, you'll have a tangible reminder of your progress. 3. Gratitude ritual. Set aside a few minutes each week to reflect on what you've accomplished. Write down 3 things you're grateful for regarding your journey. Revisiting these moments can reignite your passion and motivation. 4. Celebratory outings. Treat yourself to an outing or a special meal after reaching a significant milestone. This could be as simple as a solo picnic in a park or a night out with friends. The key is to make it a memorable experience. Sharing your journey. Celebration doesn't have to be a solitary act. Sharing your achievements with others can amplify your joy and inspire those around you. When you vocalize your successes, you not only acknowledge your efforts but also encourage others to pursue their paths. Consider hosting a success share gathering where friends and family come together to celebrate their wins. This fosters a supportive atmosphere where everyone feels empowered to share their journeys, creating a ripple effect of motivation and encouragement. Sustaining motivation on your ongoing journey. As you continue down your unseen path, it's essential to maintain your motivation. The excitement of newfound goals can sometimes wane, and that's perfectly normal. Here are some strategies to keep your momentum going. 1. Set new goals. Once you've celebrated a milestone, set your sights on the next one. Break your larger goals into smaller, manageable steps. This will keep your focus sharp and your motivation high. 2. Visual reminders. Create a vision board or a digital collage that represents your goals and aspirations. Place it somewhere you'll see it daily. This visual reminder will keep your dreams at the forefront of your mind. 3. Stay connected. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who inspire you. Join groups or communities that align with your interests and passions. Their energy can reignite your motivation and keep you accountable. 4. Practice self-compassion. Remember that growth is not linear. There will be days when you feel less motivated or encounter setbacks. Treat yourself with kindness and remind yourself that every step, even the missteps, are part of your journey. A call to action. As we conclude this chapter, and this book, I urge you to take a moment and breathe in the essence of your journey. You have the power to unlock your hidden potential, and now it's time to embrace it fully. Continue to celebrate your milestones, reflect on your growth, and share your journey with the world. The unseen path is not just for you, it is a beacon for others who are seeking their own potential. By inspiring those around you, you create a community of growth and empowerment that can change lives. So, go forth with courage and confidence. Celebrate every success, no matter how small, and continue seeking your unseen path. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination, and your story has the power to inspire others to embark on their own incredible journeys. Celebrate, reflect, and inspire. The world is waiting for your light. Chapter 8: The Courage to Leap. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of crimson and gold, Eleanor stood at the edge of a precipice, both literally and metaphorically. The cliff before her was daunting, a sheer drop into the unknown. It reminded her of the trepidation she felt as she stood on the brink of change in her life. This chapter is about that moment, the moment when you must summon the courage to leap, to embrace the unknown, and to trust in your hidden potential. Courage is often romanticized in stories, depicted as a brave knight charging into battle or a hero facing unimaginable odds. But in reality, courage is often quieter. It's the whisper of determination that urges you to take risks, to step into discomfort, and to follow the path that may not be visible but is undeniably calling you. Eleanor took a deep breath, feeling the cool breeze against her skin, and she recalled the journey that had led her to this very moment. Just a few months earlier, Eleanor had been trapped in the monotony of her 9-to-5 job, feeling as though each day blurred into the next. She had dreams that seemed too distant to grasp, a desire to write, to inspire others, and to create a life that was vibrant and fulfilling. Yet, fear had held her captive. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, and fear of the unknown had woven a web around her, keeping her from exploring the vastness of her potential. It was during a particularly challenging day at work, when her heart felt heavy with the weight of unfulfilled dreams, that Eleanor stumbled upon a quote that would change everything: "You can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water." This simple yet profound idea ignited a spark within her. She realized that the life she yearned for would not come to her, she had to seize it. She had to leap. Taking that leap required an immense amount of courage. It meant facing her fears head on and acknowledging the discomfort that came with uncertainty. It was a journey into the unknown, where outcomes were unpredictable and safety nets were non-existent. But she also discovered that within that uncertainty lay the possibility of growth, transformation, and discovery. Eleanor began to take small steps. She enrolled in a creative writing workshop, a decision that felt both exhilarating and terrifying. Surrounded by aspiring writers, she felt a sense of camaraderie, yet the fear of being judged lingered in the back of her mind. Each word she penned felt like a piece of her soul laid bare. As she shared her work, she braced herself for criticism, but instead, she found encouragement in support. It was a reminder that vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a bridge that connects us. The workshop became a crucible for her creativity, where she honed her craft and found her voice. With every story she wrote, she felt a layer of her confidence peel away. She learned that courage is not the absence of fear but the ability to act despite it. It's about knowing that the leap may not have a guaranteed landing, but it's in the act of leaping that we discover our strength. As Eleanor's writing flourished, she began to share her work on social media. The thought of putting her creations into the world was terrifying, and yet, she did it anyway. The feedback poured in, some kind, some constructive, and some critical. Each response was a lesson, a chance to refine her voice and sharpen her skills. She learned that rejection was merely a stepping stone, not a definition of her worth. Each critique was an opportunity to grow. One day, amidst the whirlwind of her newfound passion, she received an email that would change her life, an invitation to submit her work for publication. The excitement was palpable, but so was the fear. What if she failed? What if no one wanted to read her stories? But in that moment of doubt, Eleanor remembered the cliff she stood upon. She realized that she was no longer that hesitant girl afraid of the leap, she was a woman who had already taken several leaps and had lived to tell the tale. She submitted her manuscript, heart racing, and then waited. The waiting was excruciating, filled with moments of doubt and second-guessing. Yet, she continued to write, to nurture her craft, and to believe in herself. The courage she had cultivated began to blossom into a belief that she was worthy of her dreams. Weeks later, as she opened an email with trembling hands, she could hardly believe her eyes. Her work had been accepted. She was going to be published. The thrill surged through her, a wave of joy that washed away the fears that had once held her captive. It was a reminder that every leap she had taken, every moment of courage, had led her to this moment of triumph. Eleanor stood at the cliff once more, this time with a heart full of gratitude and a spirit emboldened by her journey. She realized that the unseen path was not just about reaching a destination, it was about the lessons learned along the way, the connections forged, and the strength discovered within. As you stand at your own precipice, facing fears, dreams, and the call of the unknown, remember that the leap is yours to take. Embrace the courage within you, trust in your potential, and know that the path may be unseen, but it is yours to navigate. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a testament to your bravery. So, take a deep breath, gather your courage, and leap into the extraordinary life that awaits you. The rewards are boundless, and the journey is just beginning. Chapter 9: The Power of Consistency, Small Steps, Big Changes. In the grand tapestry of personal growth, where dreams intertwine with reality, the threads of consistency weave the most enduring patterns. The journey to unlocking your hidden potential is not a sprint but a marathon, and in this chapter, we will explore how the small, consistent actions you take every day can lead to monumental transformations over time. The ripple effect of small changes. Imagine throwing a pebble into a still pond. The initial splash is small, almost negligible, but watch as the ripples expand outward, touching every corner of the water's surface. This is the essence of consistency. It begins with a small action, a decision, a habit, a mindset shift, and gradually influences every area of your life. Take the story of Sarah, a graphic designer who felt trapped in a monotonous routine. She dreamed of expanding her skill set, but the thought of dedicating hours each week to learn something new felt overwhelming. Instead of diving headfirst into a demanding course, Sarah committed to just 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes, an amount so small it seemed inconsequential. With this simple commitment, Sarah began to explore new design techniques, watch tutorials, and practice her craft incrementally. Weeks turned into months, and before she knew it, those 10 minutes had blossomed into a wealth of knowledge and creativity. Sarah not only enhanced her skills but also reignited her passion for design. The ripple effect of her small, consistent actions transformed her career and, ultimately, her life. The science of habit formation. Understanding the science behind habit formation can empower us to harness the power of consistency. According to Charles Duhigg in his book, The Power of Habit, habits are formed through a 3-step process: cue, routine, and reward. 1. Cue. This is the trigger that initiates the habit. It could be a time of day, an emotional state, or a specific environment. 2. Routine. This is the behavior itself, the action you take in response to the cue. 3. Reward. This is the benefit you gain from completing the routine, reinforcing the behavior. To illustrate this, consider the cue of waking up in the morning. For many, the routine might be to grab a cup of coffee. The reward? A jolt of energy and a moment of comfort. By applying this framework, you can intentionally create new habits that align with your goals. Practical exercise: crafting your consistent routine. Now, let's put this theory into practice. Here's a simple exercise to help you establish a routine that can lead to significant change. 1. Identify your goal. What is one area of your life where you want to see improvement? It could be health, career, relationships, or personal development. 2. Break it down. Divide your goal into smaller, actionable steps. For instance, if your goal is to read more, start with reading just 5 pages a day. 3. Create a cue. Choose a specific cue that will remind you to take action. If reading is your goal, perhaps your cue could be making a cup of tea before bed. 4. Set a time frame. Decide how long you will commit to this routine. Start with 21 days to form a habit, as research suggests this is the average time it takes. 5. Reward yourself. After completing your routine, give yourself a small reward. It could be a moment of relaxation, a treat, or an acknowledgement of your accomplishment. By following this structure, you'll be laying the foundation for a habit that can evolve into a powerful tool for change. Overcoming obstacles, the consistency challenge. As with any journey, there will be challenges along the way. Life is unpredictable, and maintaining consistency can feel daunting when obstacles arise. It's in these moments that resilience becomes essential. Consider John, a budding entrepreneur who faced numerous setbacks in his business. He had to juggle family responsibilities, financial pressures, and self-doubt. However, John made a promise to himself: no matter how busy or overwhelmed he felt, he would dedicate just 15 minutes each day to work on his business. Some days, the 15 minutes turned into 30, while other days, it was a struggle to find even that small window of time. But John remained committed to showing up. He learned to celebrate the small wins, whether it was drafting a new marketing plan or reaching out to a potential client. This mindset shift, focusing on progress rather than perfection, became his guiding light. Reflection: embracing imperfection. As you embark on your journey of consistency, remember that imperfection is not a barrier but a stepping stone. The path to unlocking your potential is filled with ups and downs, and it's important to embrace the process. Allow yourself to be human, to falter and recover. Each setback is a lesson, a chance to reassess and recommit. The transformative power of community. Finally, consider the impact of community on your journey. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who share your aspirations can provide motivation and accountability. Whether it's a group of friends, a professional network, or an online community, connecting with others who are on a similar path can amplify your commitment to consistency. As you share your challenges and triumphs, you'll find that you're not alone. Together, you can inspire one another to stay the course, celebrate achievements, and navigate the inevitable bumps along the way. Conclusion: your journey begins with a step. As we conclude this chapter, remember that the journey to unlocking your hidden potential begins with a single step. Embrace the power of consistency, and let the small actions you take today create the ripples that will transform your life tomorrow. Every day is an opportunity to choose growth, to embrace the journey, and to unlock the extraordinary potential that lies within you. So, what small step will you take today? The choice is yours, and the path awaits.